ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am Kansulay and I'm here to tell all of you guys about the news of South Korean exports jumped 20.6% in February on a robust chip auto shipments. South Korea's exports jumped 20.6% in February on a robust chip auto shipments and other key products increased amid global academic recovery, data showed on March 1st. Customs cleared outbound shipments stood at $53.91 billion last month, up from $44.71 billion a year earlier, according to the preliminary data compiled by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. It is the highest figure for February since the ministry began compiling related data for also the first time that the country's exports volume surpassed the $50 billion mark in February. The previous record was also set in February when the corresponding figure came to $46.3 billion. Imports jumped 25.1% to $53.7 billion, also the highest for any February due mainly to soaring global energy prices. Dubai crude, South Korea's benchmark soared to $94.10 per barrel in February on average, up more than 50% from $60.89 per barrel a year earlier. South Korea depends on most of its important needs of energy. Despite the spikes, South Korea was still able to post a surplus of a trade deficit. Shipments of the country's major increased items in February, with sales of high-value memory chips raising 24% to $10.38 billion and auto moving up 9.1% to $3.84 billion. Sales of petrochemicals surged 24.7% year-on-year to $4.79 billion, and those of the petroleum products spiked 66.2% to $3.97 billion. The Steel Ministry also enjoyed the 40.7% growth in February. Also, the shipments to $3.31 billion last month. The biohealth sector sales also rose 24.7% amid the global continued pandemic across the world. The data showed. By nation, exports to China went up 16% year-on-year to $13 billion last month, and shipments to the U.S. also expanded to 20.9% to $7.74 billion over the cited period. I am Kansulay and thank you so much for joining us today. Goodbye.
វគ្គសិក្សាថ្មីថ្នាក់ភាសាអង់គ្លេសទូទៅចូលរៀនថ្ងៃទី1ខែមេសាឆ្នាំ2022ផ្ដល់ជូនអាហារូបករណ៍ 20% ទទួលបានកាតាបស្ពាយមួយដោយឥតគិតថ្លៃសាលារៀនសុវណ្ណភូមិជាសាលាចំណេះទូទៅខ្មែរធំជាងគេនិងល្អជាងគេនៅកម្ពុជា